like, if you're talking, what do I need to see to give him max money? Like, you need to see a real pronounced leap and a guy who's ready to be, one of your top 2-3 guys. And, I don't rule out that Jaylen has that in him based on the way he's performed in the postseason the last 2 years. But, at a lower number, I really like the player. And I think I understand why he's probably not interested in an extension right now, because he's not going to get anywhere near the money that he believes he can earn. And if he goes out there and has a really good year, and with this rotation giving more freedom now to probably the younger guys, there's a real opportunity here for him to assert himself. And I get it from the Celtics perspective as well. Like, they got to be careful. You can't overcommit your money. Part of it too is you got to start looking towards that 2021 summer where we're going to go through this again, and there's going to be tons of top name free agents out there. Maybe Giannis, maybe Kawhi again. Like, you got to stay in that game, and I think that was part of their hesitation with going long term with Al Horford, because you just had to maintain that flexibility and be in the game when the opportunity arose. So I think it's good for both sides though, because the Celtics will still have the right of first refusal, and they can bring him back. It might cost them a little bit more, but if you have to pay a little bit more because Jaylen Brown goes out and has a really good year this year, not the worst problem to have. And certainly with Tatum coming due soon after, it's a balance, and you don't want to overpay to keep your young core intact. But that being said, if they show that these are the guys you can build around, and if they show they mesh well with Kemba and Gordon and the other players that are sort of part of your core right now, then it's a little bit easier to spend that money. So I'd be very surprised if anything got done before opening night. It just seems highly unlikely to me for both sides, and the Celtics just haven't really been, the type of team to go overspend to keep guys. They're always pretty fair, I think, with what they offer guys. And, in the instances of like Marcus Smart, you saw that, he bet on himself and then got to restricted free agency, and like they sort of gave him just a little bit more than what they had offered the summer before. So it's on Jaylen to prove his value, and I think that's good for the Celtics for him to have that motivation.